Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and I hope you're doing fine. So the goal of today's video is how can we make some money with budget loadouts? And today we're gonna talk about these budget loadouts. So first, I'm gonna showcase a couple of them. We're gonna talk about them. What's a good primary, secondary tools and consumables. Then we will hop into some showcase gameplay. And then at the end, I will share my experience with these loadouts and maybe, if you have a little bit more coin in your purse, how I would upgrade these loadouts a tiny bit. Let's go. And let's start with the first thing, the most important thing, a loadout that needs to be played. Now, of course, you can say, well, I have so much money in Hunt Showdown, why would you need a budget loadout? But first of all, sometimes it can be fun to slap some meta boys with the absolute trash in the game, which amuses me greatly, if I'm gonna be honest with you. And some people, hey, they might struggle with the game a little bit, so maybe that will help them. So let's start with our primary, and that's gonna be a Frontier C. Yeah, everybody probably expected right now a Romero, but for now we're gonna take a Frontier C. Later, we're gonna play a Romero 2 though. The Frontier C with 41 bucks is an absolute steal. Good rate of fire. You can actually buy some traits for it, for example Iron Eye to increase the fire rate. You can also use levering, and then you have an option for close range too. Although, you have to praise a little bit to the RNG gods. And then as a secondary, I would say we take a base Nagant. Not any base Nagant though. I would say we take a silenced Nagant. Now you're probably, wow, this is more expensive than a base Nagant, am I right? It's basically nothing. Base Nagant is 24 bucks and a silenced Nagant is 27 bucks. And I think the 3 bucks are absolutely worth it for taking out horses, dog cannons, chicken coops, the annoying hives on rooftops. It gives you a little bit of stealth, and especially when you're looking for this loadout because you're lacking money, you probably don't want to get ambushed the whole time because you're making a ton of noise. And on top of that, when you have 2 compact ammo weapons, you can stack ammo. Sure, the silenced gun, you can equip some bleed ammo, which you can do, but you can find dum-dum at every corner, at least in my matches, so I would not play any custom ammo and get the custom ammo in the game. And when you stack the ammo, you get a lot of ammo when you play compact ammo. You can go for a little bit more fishing for shots, I would say. That looks something like this then. I'm glad they missed. Did everybody just spots and hears me first? It's crazy. Bah, okay, to be fair, I don't see them and I hit. Hehe. First snap took 100 damage. The problem is that I didn't check the damage reports. If that is a solo though, why is there no necro? Right? Something is slightly fishy here. And that's not even a huge upgrade. I'd like to loot, but maybe AFK at spawn? I was joking. Okay, there's a tiny chance they report me. Now we have a primary and a secondary, but honestly, nothing of this is set in stone, right? If you prefer Vetterli, or if you want to play a Centennial, you want to play a Carbine, maybe you want to play the Infantry and not the Frontier, all good. Play any of these high rate of fire rifles and you will be fine. You can also swap the secondary, obviously, but we're gonna talk about that in a second. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about tools. So tools are interesting because I always play the spear. I think the spear is bonkers because it is melee, throwing tool, one-shots with throwing, as long as you don't hit a leg, apparently. It's a really versatile weapon, but it's expensive compared to, you know, the cheapest one, which is a heavy knife for 20 bucks. And then, and this is something that you absolutely must pick, a medkit for 30 bucks. Then I would say we need some throwing knives for 30 bucks and some fusees for 10. You need the fusees to set people on fire, and a flare gun is like triple the price, I think. We take the fusees for today because we want to keep it budget. Now you're probably, okay, we have a science and a gun. Why do we need throwing knives? Now, the issue is when you actually kill somebody, the chances of them having better weapons than you is pretty high, isn't it? So you swap basically with your first victim, and then you have no science in the gun anymore, and you will struggle with killing horses, dog counts, at least silently. So and this is where the throwing knives comes into place. Also, throwing knives are way better at killing meatheads than shooting that thing with a science in the gun that will just take forever. And for consumables, we take 2 wit shots, and with that, we're kind of good to go, because you find a ton of frag bombs, dynamite bundles, and scout towers, regular towers, supply points. There are toolboxes basically everywhere right now in the game, so you will be fine. Maybe not at a spawn fight, but later on, you will be fine. So let's have a look at the total cost of this loadout. We are at 198 bucks. It's super cheap. But I want more, and I'm gonna tell you a couple more tricks that you can do. Well, first of all, you could just play a free hunter and be done with it. Okay, the problem is with free hunters, they come with less than 10 trade points, so that always feels a little bit clunky. Worst case, you can't even buy resilience for your hunter, which in team games is absolutely necessary, or for example, necromancer or something like that when you want to play as a solo. So the free hunters are the last resort, okay? The focus is more on budget loadouts. What you can do though is when you recruit the free hunters, you can take their weapons. They will always come with a free melee tool and a free medkit, which in total saves you another 50 bucks. That means we're sitting at 148 bucks. You need to take only 3 clues to make cash. It's crazy. Then you can also say, you know what? Let's go even further. Let's drop the science in the gun and I deal with everything that is annoying with the throwing knives, which might need a little bit of practice. Minus 27 is 121 bucks. So you can see, because there will be comments, well, you can make it cheaper that way, and you can make it even cheaper that way. Of course you can. Alright, now, we talked about the loadouts that we're gonna play today. One clip I think will be with a Romero, and I would say we just roll the first one. Is she striking for electricity from the beginning now? Yeah? I mean, she loses the electricity at 50%, right? Okay. That is behind me. Looks like he turned around. Bro, you're lucky. The bullet is too slow. I'm not gonna hit that. First shot was too high, but I think I needed 125. Maybe I was fine. Catalyst in every game. Yeah. I heard from a few people that they like it. I also like that the Meathead and the Ursa are always dropping a trade. Good. This is not the same team. Oh, a short crown? Oh my god, what is this loadout? Disgusting. Oh my god, dude, please, guys.
And joins the psychotic host.
I should probably not shoot the whole box there. What is going on here? I would like to cross this courtyard here, but okay, careful. And who's this now? I'm feeling that Winnie right now, the crack would be an upgrade. I don't think that is a solo, but... come on! Oh, come on! Ah, God. Wait, they're fighting? Hate it that all the windows are open. I mean, what am I even doing here, right? I mean, fight's over. I could extract. But the greed. Like, I have both tokens. I could extract. I could have had a crack and other stuff. Fuck. Damn ways to die. 100% solo with Empress card. I mean, they could come from the burned supply point, which I don't see. Wait, should I not see all the supply points? No, I do not. Oh my god. Guy was kind of lost. Not really, but has a teammate, the Fearless that I killed earlier with the short shotgun. She's back, yeah. Back and not moving. Would you look at that? And the problem is they loot me now and they loot the Empress card. Okay, but I did the content creator play. If you're at home, you just leave. That weed hurts. Spicy weed. Yeah. You do nothing there. GG. Yeah, and you know what's very important when you play budget? Don't be too greedy. We could have easily disengaged from this fight without any issues, but hey. A content creator wants to farm his content, I guess. Oh, and by the way, let me chill real quick for myself with another video on the review channel. We played Replaced. That plays an alternative 1980s America scarred by nuclear catastrophe. We navigated a dark cyberpunk thriller in his narrative-driven 2D platformer blending cinematics exploration with fluid free-flow action. Well, that's a Steam description and a half. Is it really that good? Check out the video in the pinned comment. Thank you very much. Let's jump to the next one. Sometimes you need to be a little bit opportunistic when you play budget. I'm not saying camp in a bush for half an hour, but take the tools that the game gives you, try to predict what your enemies are gonna do, and then sit in a bush. I take them on the guns. Bro, what? Oh crap. What's cooking, son?
GG.
Hey, sorry, man. That was the priestess card. Oof. Anyway. Poor guy. Sharp tree, yeah. Do I want to spectate though? Yeah, sure. I sadly used already the, well, I can keep that actually, effort. At least he was nice about it. Yeah, he only said GG, but I don't know if he's like, GG, let me slap you now, because you take your guard down, or not. He was a good sport about it. Which most people would not be. He got killed by a heavy knife. He was like, huh, okay, I'm not mad. Those kind of ambushes suck though. Yeah. I mean, dude, in like the hundreds of hours that I play this now, like the event and with the priestess cards, okay, it's not hundreds, but a lot of hours. This is the first time where the priestess card was so hard. Like I'm playing right now, Loadouts, where you take 3 clues and you make money. So the bar is really low. You were sitting in the most random bush. I was kind of surprised. I had the priestess card and I saw your icon move fast. So I assumed you would go to the... If that was you, actually. Oh, it was you. So I assumed you would go to the scout tower on the direct path, right? And I just placed myself between the icon from you and the scouting tower, and you just crossed that bush there. If it makes it any less sucky, you were a good sport about it. And there was literally nothing you could have done about that, so, you know. Could take another priestess card, no. Wrong place, wrong time, yeah. Hey, look. Should have played that priestess card, huh? Yeah, dude, no way. And I have an extraction right there. Man, where's my Winnie when I need it, man? Half an hour later, oh, I hit! I have to go really, really far back and then run around. Otherwise they will see it when I cross here and they shoot me from the side. Yeah, that was, I don't know, 20 damage plus bleed. Cute. There was sadly not enough to get a good approach there on them. There's just too much open field. There's at least 2, maybe even more. Playing with the spear is basically cheating, man. So grunts. So what? Did they leave the bounty behind? And they heard the gunshots and they were like, oh yeah, PvP. I mean, could be. Fucking unlikely though. Well, maybe. Convenient. Okay, who this? Or he's just super bailing? I had to teabag, I'm sorry. I normally don't teabag, but... the fuck. These guys are having some fun though without me. Oh. Oh, you like that? Oh. Bro, there's 2 of them. Bro, what is this? Oh shit, 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 shit. Pump it? Okay, pump it. Fuck, how does that even work? It's another team. Bullet is so slow. The bullet is so slow! Holy shit, man! How even? Look where he's running to, though. He's like, wait, what? I have no idea what's going on. This time I'm actually gonna play it fucking smart. And go to the extraction. Okay, I'm not gonna push my luck again, trying to get everybody. Because I'm gonna run out of resources, or it's just too many, or I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. See ya. Goodbye. What's the muzzle velocity on that gun? I can spit it faster, man. The Zone Spectre came in handy. Oh yeah. Yeah, good luck. See ya. Bye-bye. No, this time I'm leaving. What do you mean stone? That's not mine. Well, and there we go. Took my own advice and said at one point, F it, not worth it, let's make big bucks. Sweet. Next one we're gonna play with a Romero, and this clip starts a little bit bumpy, but it contains something that I really want to show you. Remember when I said when you have lots of compact ammo, you can go for a lot of shots, you can be a little bit opportunistic and just spam a bit and maybe get lucky? There is something in the game that is even cheaper than this, absolutely free, and in case that hits, you're really gonna be happy. Oh, west you say? Oh, that guy's close. That guy's going up prison. He's at the supply point now. Yeah, the problem is I can't go through the... Dude, he was looking at me. Tickle, tickle. Scopes on the top. Yeah, you want me to take that ladder here to get up? Oh, he had something there. You lucky fucker. He died to everything else, though. Gun, please. He lost both teammates in the water. She's like, guys, please. Really now? Bro, I don't even see her. Like, no muscle flash even. Bro, excuse me? Blast sense would be good there. Blast sense is crap. I mean, admittedly, it would be nice right now. I mean, both our teammates are dead in the water. Yeah, that water is lots of things, but it's not fine. Dude, she's still shooting out of that bush, man. She likes that bush, doesn't she? And the question is, did she necro one of them? Dude, now's the time to revive. If you're not reviving now, man, then I don't know what you're doing. Some people like bushes, I mean, yeah, sure. That can't be at me, right? Well, that is fucking at me, though. That absolutely is at me. Bro, insane. Shit. Yeah, sure. I'm speechless, man. I don't know. That was, yeah. GG, I guess. I mean, I don't know what's going up here, but... Didn't see that one coming, did you? I'm just stuck with this. Okay, so this team is dead then. Yeah, because Hanged Man didn't show anybody anymore. I tossed it at her footsteps, man. I think she's really not happy. Imagine. It is kind of funny.
Another mind breaks and joins the psychotic host.
Annoying. Why is this stupid door barricaded, man? I have Magpie, this might save me. I know the gun is better, but I want to do it with this now. No, come on. I want to cover the necro. Okay. Sure, man. You do this. Fine. Dude, Marco uppercuts. Yeah, we're making bank this round. Grunt MVP, he should have just stayed there. But yeah, the Grunt was not helping him. Dang. I'm gonna quickly kill the Gator and then I'm gonna extract, I guess. Yeah, so that throwing axe there was pretty intense. The aim was garbage at the beginning, but I think we redeemed ourselves at the end. Also, this poor guy being spooked there with the shotgun. We all whiffed our shotgun shell every now and then. Okay, so we talked about the loadouts. I showed you some gameplay clip how to do it and especially what not to do. Let's talk about fine-tuning the loadout and what I would personally upgrade. Let's go. So the guns, personally, I think they're fine, as is. Any rifle, base nagant, silencer, and you're good to go. I struggled really a lot with the tools though, because the throwing knives, killing meatheads takes a while, it works though. But the concertina armors that eat so many of those, it is really obnoxious. And honestly, when it comes to fine-tuning this loadout, I would only do 2 changes, 2 quality of life things to make your life easier. First thing is, drop the melee tool, drop the throwing tool. Doesn't matter if you want to use the throwing knives, the throwing axes, take a spear. Yes, sometimes the spear bugs out and you lose it and that's annoying, but overall you can farm meatheads so quickly with that. Bosses are no issue. You save 1 tool slot for later on when you want to build other loadouts. The spear is so strong. Invest into that. It doesn't matter. Even for the, I think the spear is $80 or something like that. I think totally worth it. And then the fusees. The fusees are nice, but the fusees have 2 issues. I would upgrade to the flare gun for these 2 reasons. Number 1, the fusees always arc. So when you kill somebody and they are in a building with a low roof, you can't send them on fire at range. With the flare gun, you can do that. Also, the flare gun is just point-click, and with the fusees, you have to prime them, toss them. It's more difficult and you're more vulnerable while tossing it. And the next thing is, the fusees will eat up your toolboxes. The flare gun uses special ammo boxes. So resupplying flare guns is way easier than the fusees. For me, flare gun is still busted, and I know it was changed, or it got changed from consuming toolboxes to special ammo, and I think they should revert this. The flare gun right now is absolutely bonkers. You have more charges than there are choke bombs, and yeah, it's so easy to resupply, and you're not blocking your medkits, or I don't know, maybe you can even loot a frag bomb from a toolbox. Yeah, so these 2 changes, swap the fusees with a flare gun, swap the melee and the throwing whatever you have with a spear. And then you have a solid loadout. And of course, when you play in teams, I would take a choke bomb. Don't beat at one teammate that plays without a choke bomb. Or choke beetle. Or you get the idea. And then at the end, a painful reminder, please don't forget to like and sub to the channel, the usual begging for attention from a YouTuber. It's been a while since I did guides. Guides are actually not doing that well for Hunt anymore because, well, it's mostly a veteran game and not a new player's game. But I regularly get the question, what is a way to make money? What are budget loadouts? So here we are, 2026. still making a guide. Sweet! And with that, let's roll the outro. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I want to use this moment, as always, to thank my dear patrons. You guys are, as always, the best. And I hope you're safe and sound. At the end, don't forget to check out my link tree in the description below. Yari yari, you know the drill by now. Maybe you will find something that you enjoy. I think I will change this outro at one point and just put it in a pinned comment or something like that. I don't know. I'm open for suggestions though, so hey. And then more videos for you to enjoy, hopefully. I see you next one. Until then, have a good day and bye-bye.